Hello there, this is Melek and welcome to the 25th live stream of this particular playthrough of RimWorld, where you know, slow and steady progress is well, that's just my vibe, I suppose. So yeah, we're doing things. Still going. Yep, still going. So yeah, yeah, I missed a couple of streams because of being away and whatnot, but yeah, we're back. We're back and hopefully having all the fun. I actually had a thought the other day. I actually want to narrow the, I want to change the defense a little bit. I want to extend this down, which I think I did mention before, but I actually might just want to seal this off completely and dig a tunnel through here. So anything that attacks from the north comes down here and round, and then we still fight them from below. So that will be our kind of corridor of death. Build the walls out a little bit, add more turrets, just so we can have more turrets on our defense. Move some of the creatures away. Oh, we got a gift. 367 silver. Thanks, random visitors. So yeah, that's my current thoughts. Which I suppose in many ways then means I should just dig the tunnel now. Wait, what the hell? May as well see what happens. What's Jackson doing up here? Well, coming back to clean dirt from the sounds of it. How is your baby? Well, I mean, yeah, Strudel is, Strudel's doing alright. Kind of a bit tired. But ultimately enjoying life. We're straight in there with animal bionics having been researched. So now we, that's unlocked a lot of animal bionic parts. All sorts of things. We've just adapted our existing bionic replacements to animals now, so that's good. Am I in top chat? Shouldn't be. Let's have a little look. Although I'm confused as to where the... Hang on 1 second, let me just expand the overlay. No, I'm in live chat. Oh, yeah, it doesn't seem to be scrolling, does it? That's super weird. Oh, don't tell me that, that something's changed again with the way YouTube do their thing. Let me have a little look in the, setting things. Oh no, it is there. Why isn't it? That's super weird. Oh. Oh, they have changed it. Oh. Hi. When we get a new person arrive, someone who needs naming, then yeah, anyone in live chat has the opportunity to get something, as long as they don't already have something. Yeah, being a member, regardless of how you got it, definitely qualifies. Yeah, normally the live chat window thing normally includes a chat box. But at the moment, it doesn't. So it's like they've removed the chat function, which then means that the way I've cropped it, I can crop it differently. I can crop it differently. Let's have a little transform. But yeah, you are right. It needs to be fixed. See, this thing, just randomly changing things. Randomly changing things. So 90, oh god, now it's going to be all weird. It's not helping. I guess that's about that. So that's 200 and... 200, 200. Okay. Is the other one also... So I'll need to do the other one as well. So that needs to go down to 200. That needs to go down to 0. Boom. Oh, the things we have to do live because YouTube decided to change the way they do things. You do realize on Wednesday, it will be back to how it was. You know full well that that's going to be the way it is, and then I'm going to have to do it back again. Ugh. But yes. Or when someone has a baby, yeah, as Paigey says, if someone has a baby, you can have a baby named after you. Wowzer's death resting. But yeah, just be in live chat when it happens, and yeah, we'll see. Yes, but research. So let's come up with some options. So let me put votes in. Yeah, filtration. So animal tox filtration. And you want some fucking crazy ass arco genetics. Yeah, okay. Let's do the arco genetics. Any other suggestions from anyone in chat as to what we should research next? Got animal toxin filtration, arco genetics. Since we're getting into genetics, like a steady progress in making some kind of genetic freak. I mean, enhancements to our fine and deserving colonists. And you'll have to forgive me, every now and again I'm going to have to blow my nose. So I'm just going to mute myself while you guys have a think about what you want me to do a research on. That was a lot of slime. That's fair enough, Arex. Well, I wouldn't say early necessarily, but certainly you're here pretty soon after we started. Within the first 10 minutes is pretty good. We've got that in there. Oh, we've had so many insectoids. Jeez, we've murdered so many insects at this point. What should we have? What does pharmaceuticals give us? Very stuff. Ambulation, apparently. We've got this stuff, which is always fun. I mean, the one that was tame, I think we let it wander around. Obviously, we say tame in the broadest possible sense. Where did we put it anyway? I can't even remember where we put the bloody thing. I think it's just kind of wandering around somewhere, ambling about. I don't remember. Or did it end up getting shot to death? I don't know. That's the wrong button. But kind of not the wrong button. Do we have... I think we ended up with problems with them all, didn't we? Oh, bad things happened to them all. Yeah, I think it went... Because I think one got shot, one got infected and died, and I think then the other one, I think, got into a fight or something. I can't remember now. It was bad. I don't remember exactly what happened to it, but that whole idea, unfortunately, did not bear fruit. But yes, let's focus on research, because otherwise it'll be... so Spacer Electronics was that, we think. Spacer Electronics? I think that gives us awesome TVs. Spacer Electronics. And then we have Mechanite Restoration, which sounds fun. What have we got in Glitter Tech? Atomic Disassembly? High Capacity Shields? I mean, that seems cool. I'm going to put that in there. High cap shields. So, if you want to vote for something, then you just type in the command in chat with what you want to vote for, because it's all good stuff. As chosen has begun the process. So animal tox infiltration is just more bionics. Archogenetics is just more advanced genetic manipulation stuff. Spacer electronics, for the most part, is going to give us a big TV, but I think it gives us then access to other interesting things. And then high capacity shields is just going to give us better shields. I assume they're better anyway. Getting some nice votes in there. I'm going to... Looks like they're just wandering around. I want to try and get this mined out. In fact, actually, I've changed my mind as to exactly where the mining line will be. Having stone on both sides, I don't know why, but I just prefer it. They will then come around here. I feel like building a wall along here so that they have to come out here. Somewhere out near the maximum range of that. And then they can get shot more. We'll put some more military turrets down as well. A whole load of them. Maybe move them forward a little bit. Build a bit more of a wall here. A little military turret down there just to cover a flank. I don't know whether we can move them. We can move the military turrets, but we cannot move the double autocannons. We can leave the autocannon there. And then it may be... Yeah, singular vote. And then the number 3. Yeah, like WoW Magic did. If you want to do the vote. So yeah, I just want to funnel people a little bit more so we're not spread out a bit more. Having people coming in from the south, I think, is a nicer way of doing things anyway. But yeah, we'll give it a bit of a moment. Give Kim the opportunity to vote. Looks like we've got a nice even spread. Boy. I do like the sound of rain in RimWorld. The boom rat breeding. I mean, we're slowly getting a bunch of new boom rats. But obviously it's a tricky one. Because they were devastated pretty severely. Okay. So, yeah, I don't get to vote. So I get to tie-break. It looks like there's going to be a tie-break. So, archogenetics or spacer electronics? That is a good question. What would I rather have? I'm actually going to go with... I think we're going to have archogenetics. Hey, Ash. Okay, looks like the visitors are either trying to leave or milling around or something. I'm not sure what these guys are doing. I think they're about to just regroup before they head out. And what I am also going to do is uninstall that bed and make one of these rooms like a luxury one-person room. I don't know what else I'm going to put in the room, because I feel like I need to put something nicer in there if that's what's going to happen. Oh, you know what else we also need to do? We need to put ventilation. Otherwise, there's going to be some big sweaty problems happening. And nobody wants sweaty problems. Carpet. That's not a bad option. There were so many Minecraft series, Ash. But if it was the original one, then yeah, that was like 12 years ago or something, wasn't it? Silly amount of time. Yep, looks like the visitors are heading out. Okay, let's build those ventilations. What's this one now? So we need to have a slightly larger room. I mean, I can make it slightly larger. Just to make it. And then a double bed. Do we have a double bed in storage? I don't think we do. We can have one made. It's dead easy. We've got a random marble table. That's a thing. We've got some dining chairs. Oh, cube sculptures. Pretty sure we got rid of them all while. I'm pretty sure we just got rid of every single one of them. They were a bane. A bane on our glorious, glorious thing. Floors. Wood floor. Boink. And things will slowly get done. Vents have been put in place. This is good. Got the heater. Got the aircon. And with everything being vent connected to the main area, hopefully the temperature distribution will work nicely. We shall see. Oh, the mining of the new tunnel is beginning. So yeah, anything above, hopefully we'll either come around that way and get shot to death. I mean, really, kind of, that's what we want. I may make like a... Oh, Wouter can wake up now. This is good. Okay, Wouter. Brain, wake. QB. I kind of like the idea. Yeah, you keep getting smartest and then slightly less smart. I don't know how it works. Nobody really knows how it works. It's all a bit of a thing. Delta's practicing tree trimming. Do we have anybody who can shove in the gene extractor? No, everybody is has their DNA regrowing. Whatever the fuck that means. Well, I think you do have natural degradation, but yes, I think the cube obsession probably did take it out of you. But yes, very strong. We've got our armored bears, and now a storm. Yogoloth. That one. Yeah, that was the only other Minecraft account I had, so then, if you know Minecraft, the series, then Yogoloth will mean the pigman sorcerer. That was fun to do. That was a fun series to do. God, it was a long time ago. I'm gonna pour myself some Boys tea, because I need tea. I'm hoping it's gonna settle my stomach a little bit. I've been trying to keep hydrated. You know when you've got a runny nose and, well, runny other things, shall we say. Getting that moisture replaced in your body, very important, and a never-ending job. So we're still searching for random electrical components. Ooh, have we got like 7 of those things now? We have! Is this the last one we need? Yeah, I think there was this whole thing of we needed 8. Oh, come on, man. Oh, no. The Dryad wants to store the electrical components. Yeah, because there was some kind of workbench that needed the really, really advanced things. Yes. Here, the robotic assembler. We need 8 computer components, so we could now make the robotic assembler. I don't really know what we're going to get out of it, but I kind of feel like it's worth making. Oh, it's huge! Well, this is going to be the slightly higher tech room. So I kind of feel like this is the place to be. I keep forgetting we've got that random Shamblagore Hulk. Well, hopefully, yeah. Does it even give you any idea what it really gives you? And obviously it's Glitter Tech, so we know that something on the Glitter Tech panel, something here, it's needed. Probably these things. So yeah, like you say, the advanced bionics probably. Because I imagine that these three things required this, which is the robotic assembler. Very cool. I know what the particle be. Oh, hang on. Ooh. I mean, they look like they might be fun. Forefront of anti-personnel weaponry. This rifle projects anions through hydrogen, creating a neutrally charged kinetic projectile capable of disassembling matter on the atomic level. Accurate and powerful. It will ignite most targets. That's pretty horrific. Requiring magnetic coils, amongst other things. It'll be interesting to see if the robotic assembler can actually make components as well. The computer components. It shoots onions. Very, very fast onions. But yeah, what I wanted to do at some point is to extend here and then move the containment facilities. I think I was going to move the containment facilities around here somewhere, wasn't I? And it just means that when things escape, they have to escape a further distance. But for that, we're going to need a lot more granite blocks. Delta's currently making components. Ooh, an area revealed. Ah, okay. That's a whole thing. So that's nearly dug all the way through now. Once that's dug all the way through, that provides a tunnel for enemies coming from the north, so that they don't get all pissy that they can't get through here. Your enemies will be running away crying. Buy now. Save 10%. But wait, there's more. Order 2 of our rifles. Get a free pistol. Yeah, we know that voice. That horrible TV commercial sales channel thing. Yeah. Not all tea is good, but this tea is acceptable. Let's maintain a roof, shall we? Wow, Magic, what are you off to? Resting? I suppose I'll let you rest. Ugh. Like how what is now rested enough to be able to walk. But at some point someone has extracted a load of blood from them to feed our resident vampire. How much blood do we have? A sufficient amount for the resident vampire. Yeah, because what I wanted to do is extend the store, make a chem lab, Paige's going to fight the fire. Preferably not with fire. Don't fight fire with fire. There we go. Crops lightly damaged from fire. Apparently, Paige, yeah. But I figure that if we move the containment facilities somewhere else further away, they've then got further to run through the facility. We've got longer to try and chase them down, basically. Kind of want an armory. I like a just for aesthetics, I want to build an armory where we put all the guns and all the money. You know what I mean? So all the silver and gold can go in there. And then we can have this kind of vault thing that'll look cool. It also means we can start shrinking this main storage down a little bit. Because it is big. I might even put more steel storage in this room. But we do need to move those 2 beds. Put the big, cool, new workbench there. Maybe move the heater. Why are there 2 heaters here? I don't know. Let's reinstall one of the heaters over there. Out the way. No. It'll be good. And our power situation is really, really good. What is actually our excess power? Yeah, we've got a lot of excess power. It's good. Okay. We've got plenty of books. Jackson's about to make something. Don't know what yet. Gloves. I'll make some gloves. This is acceptable. I kind of want to have a shelf for pants, another one for jackets, another one for boots and gloves. You know what I mean? I almost want to organize this a little bit better. Random, it's a good pair of gloves. Is it weird that I actually want to make specific... I think it's not weird. I think it's weird if people don't want to do these things. So all of these should have kept their settings. It's basically apparel-related things. So what I'm now going to do is keep... a couple of them as like miscellaneous things. But we're going to... we should have changed them all. You know what, I'm going to link them back up again. It seems like a silly thing to keep backwards and forwardsing. But let's get rid of tainted. We don't want biocoded. Yeah, at the moment it was just making them out of just whatever we had available. But I think you're right. I don't think the boots and gloves really are needed to be made out of anything. We don't need to restrict it now. I mean, gloves and boots are good. They provide some bonuses. These pigskin boots do provide a slight bonus to your move speed. And obviously they provide protection as well. So, we might as well. But yeah, we've got so much Devil Strand now. We're kind of on top of the Devil Strand situation. So we can slowly have everybody just everything, basically. You know what? Fuck it. Let's just do it. Oh, boots can't be done that way. I've just cleared that, and I shouldn't have. I knew there was a reason why I hadn't done it for at least the boots. Let's allow all and get rid of bad things. No human leather, no dread leather. There we go. But the gloves, you might be able to make them out of... Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it makes sense that they have to be made out of leather. Question is what is the best leather? Yeah. I think that's not how you spell testicles, I'm afraid, Chosen. And it's... No! It would be garrison tally. 100%. Ah, textiles. Ah, that makes a lot more sense. What's Wouter doing? Wouter's just deciding to eat in the dining area of the hotel. And a double bed. Yeah, we need a double bed. Now we're going to reinstall... No. We're going to reinstall that to there. We're going to uninstall this bed. And then I'm going to have a double bed made. Maybe have a table and a chair or something in there. You know, make it nicer. Make it nicer. Make it nicer. I like how the guest bed is now actually a specific thing that's in the storage. Like, you can toggle them backwards and forwards when they're in the room, but apparently if you take them out of the room while they're a guest bed, they stay a guest bed in storage. We spent a long time getting together enough jade for these things. I feel like jade digging is. Oh, we've got some random visitors. Nice. I think at the moment, technology is definitely a whole thing. Is Wouter? Wouter was teaching Bear how to rescue people by feeding Bear insectoid meat. Delicious. I don't feel like we just need to keep making fuel regardless of how much fuel we actually have. Like, I know it's a dangerous thing to have too much fuel. What if I just reinstall this? Like, here. Lucifer has given birth to a random calf. Ah, it's a baby! That we will no doubt either just randomly sell or slaughter. Oh, there's another one. Lucifer and Asmodeus, or... Lucifer and Asmodeus. Blitz doesn't do anything for me at all. An old cybernetic Fitzaroli is just like, eh. Like, slightly nicer personality, sort of, but, like, eh. I'll skip on those two and move on to Lucifer and Asmodeus. Asmodeus is a proper sweetheart, at least as far as we can tell. Like, yeah. Okay, now let's go furniture, double bed, wood. Obviously, we don't want it too gross. And the best constructor we have is Paddy, so we're gonna get Paddy to work on the bed. Apparently there's a coffee table. It's pretty big still. Let's put a tiny little table in here. And we'll get one of these chairs here. Hey, Turbostar. Oh, I saw the announcement page. Yeah, dead exciting times. Like, I know that they're coming to Prime, and then they're gonna get... I can't remember now what Vivid... Oh, I can't remember her name now. But yeah, I don't know. I remember the creator said now. But like, it's only like X months. Then they get released for free on YouTube, as usual. Valheim. I will one day play Valheim. I even have the fucking game. I just haven't played it. Just one of those things. For some reason, my brain just hasn't done it. That dining chair does not look like the other dining chairs. is the style. Do we have like a different style of dining chair now? We've been making but I've been making copies each time, haven't I? I've selected one and made a copy. I bet that's part of the reason. Oh, it's an excellent bed. Fantastic. For guests. For guests. Up the price. Will anyone pay 50? Well, hopefully acolytes will pay 50. God, you need to make them really, really big. Yeah. So the room attractiveness is super high based on the price. So like, the price isn't even that high. Now look, you see the attractiveness of the room. 80, 72, 90. There, it's still equal or if not higher, and yet the value is massive. I'm going to put it down to 80. Let's go 60. Let's get people to move in and get some money. It's a nice room. We need to make some more sculptures. Because I don't think even everyone in bedroom has sculptures. Yeah, Necromancer does not have sculptures. We need to make sculpture things. Art bench. Oh, void sculptures apparently are things that are waiting to be built. Let's make some medium and large. Oh no, they're large sculptures. A couple of large sculptures. What are we making them out of? Not granite blocks, limestone blocks. Just basically any block that isn't the stuff we make walls out of, which means it might take a while for it to actually happen. But it's all good. It's like another one that people keep saying that they want me to play is Vintage Story, and I'm like, yeah, I've played Vintage Story so much, just not done any recordings of it. Pantheon. I know of a game called Pantheon in development, but not an actual show. It's going to be on like HBO or something that I don't have. I just know it. What's it about? And suddenly coughing. Well, we don't want packaged survival meals there. Oh, but they're all part of the same linked together thing. Okay. How many packaged survival meals do we want? Yeah, it's correct to that. There's just a lot of work for people to be doing. It just seems like there's a lot of work that people need to do. Everyone's being busy. Busy little bees. Ooh, uploaded intelligence. Yeah, there's a few things like that I love. Like there's some Black Mirror episodes which are about that kind of stuff. The series Upload was about that, which actually I thought was going to be kind of a silly series, but it actually turned out to be actually surprisingly good. I mean, geez, Black Mirror uses uploaded intelligence a lot. How are you getting on, Chosen? Ooh, you're nearly there, jeez. Let's have a little look. Netflix. Bear in mind, even Netflix can be regional, so... Pantheon. Ooh, I like the neon retro graphic thing. Ooh. Warning, violence. Excellent. Oh, it's multi-seasons. Okay. Okay, I'll add it to my long list. That's not to say it'll never happen, but yeah, it is a long list. I need to make some proper plans. We're like 40 minutes into this episode, and all I've done is potter around doing fuck all. Admittedly, I've kind of nudged us in the direction of maybe getting some more stuff. I don't know. What's Delta doing? Delta's chilling. Your recreation's plenty. Make some stone blocks. We need granite. We need granite blocks for walls. And you churn through them like anything anyway, so... Jeez. Is this even crafting? I don't even know what this is. Is it art? Can't be art. I don't know. All I know is Delta can churn through those, make loads of bricks, and we can start building more walls. Like, I want to build that out. I want to build this out a bit. This needs building out a bit. I just want to build shit. I'm assuming so, Chosen One. That's what I assumed it was. Now, do we have any other random bricks? Someone steal that brick. I don't want to go too crazy with the distance people walk to get bricks, but, you know. We need bricks. What the fuck? Monkeys! We got a lot of bunch of monkeys. It's vaguely cute, I guess. I just love this fact there's just dead people everywhere. Well, I mean, kind of everywhere. It would be actually kind of cool if we dropped one of Necromancer's weird fucking zombification necromancy bombs on them. We need to gather them together. What if we make a stockpile somewhere? We put... I know we like feeding the trees. Feeding the trees, very important. You've got to look after nature, in quotes, nature. But we could create, like... What's the range on Necromancer's ability? What's the radius on it? Okay, now I'm suddenly now wanting to know all these things. Okay, you're hauling corn. That's cool, yeah. I'll let you finish doing corn things. Cleaning trash. Okay. Oh! It's a radius thing. What's the... I'm gonna find out the radius. And apparently, the dead will only attack the enemies. Are there any... I kind of want to go to where there's like a body. Okay, let's actually test this out. Because this is like... Because it takes half a second to cast. It takes a day to recharge. We haven't used it yet. But I want to see what the radius is. You know what I'm saying? So if we can identify the radius and the effect, it might then be useful to have something that Necromancer can just kind of... Yes, Necromancer does a body. We need to put Psychopath or whatever the... Because there's like traits that stop people being disturbed by seeing corpses. Because... Anyway. I'm assuming it'll be... Okay, so... Okay, just on the... Actually, then again, one Shambler versus Necromancer. Yeah, probably not going to be anything. But it does say that they are on our side. Ooh, we got a Masterwork. Ooh, Little Horn made Masterwork Devil Strand Gloves. Nice. So, looking at this... 1, 2, 3, 4. So the radius is approximately 4. I know, Chosen. It's a bit weird, isn't it? Question is like, how long do the dead stay up and running? Ah, 6 hours. Captured shamblers can't move and thus won't expire. Interesting. So we could literally capture this shambler. Not that a shambler provides us significant research, but okay. Well, that's the whole thing. Oh, this cough. Really starting to annoy me. So what we could do... Damn it, Butts! What's got you so upset? Damn it. Who's getting a heat stroke? Oh, is it? It's pretty hot. Oh, it's 40 degrees out. Okay, you know what? On the way back off by 1, we will get you restricted to indoors. It's certainly a very strange situation for necromancers to not want bodies, but Butts got laid out. I'm sure that these people will get picked up and bandaged and it'll be fine. What's up with Necromancer? Neural supercharge, observed rotting corpse. Yeah. We'll get you a cybernetic upgrade. That'll cheer you up. Oh jeez. I mean, Pagey, legs as short as my fingers. Fingers as long as my legs would be completely hideous. Like, that's horrible. I'd rather have no legs. God, you won't be able to do anything with those fingers. Literally nothing. How are people looking? So Gillen could do the cybernetic right arm. I mean, saves having to go in a tank and get that healed. I bet if we replaced any of these or healed any of these, I bet Necromancer would lose their magic ability to raise the dead. I feel like inside here are the reasons why Necromancer can raise the dead. Makes sense, doesn't it? Surgical scars. Bit sus. Bit sus. Oh, I need to... my nose. Now it's my nose. God damn it. That is true, but it's a case of being careful if... because I'm looking at cheering people up who don't have cybernetics, so we would have to be careful not to I think it'd be careful. We should not replace Necromancer's left arm or left leg. Or maybe we should. Or maybe we should have a look inside. I almost feel like I want to look inside and see what's going on inside Necromancer. But Gillen doesn't have a... We could get Gillen becoming a miner. Because at the moment, they're not really doing much, are they? We could get them mining. I want to get them mining. They're not very good at it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to get them so that they start doing mining. And then I'm going to have one of their arms replaced with their right arm. Install... Oh, it's a drill... Yeah, drill arm. Right shoulder. Right arm. Drill arm, right shoulder. As far as I'm concerned, that then means that Gillen will start doing more mining. That will also cheer them up because they have a cybernetic upgrade. Because at the moment, they have no artificial enhancement. It also could do with de-aging them a little bit as well. Gillen isn't a good miner, but will become a good miner. We're going to train them up. They're really not a good miner, but we're going to get them there. We're going to give them an upgrade, which is a valid upgrade for them. We need another miner. We will slowly get them up to speed. We might even, once we've put together some kind of cool genetic thing, give them great mining genetics. Immediately boost them. We could just give them great mining now. Make them sleepy, maybe, to counteract the metabolic inefficiencies. But make them a fantastic miner. Just a thought. It is just, in fact, a thought. And give them purple skin as well. And a tail. There's all kinds of reasons to be modifying Gillen a lot. I just feel like we're at that point now. Hang on. I kind of feel like, is Paddy about to install a drill arm in Gillen while Gillen is asleep? Yeah, let's just bump that a little bit. Paddy. Like, wait for Gillen to actually get into... Like, I appreciate... I really, really do appreciate your enthusiasm, Paddy. But maybe not randomly install cybernetics into people's bodies while they're asleep at home in their normal bed. You know, let them go to hospital and have it done that way. Yeah? Yeah? Sound good? Good. We will make you a good miner. And they will become a good miner. They'll have a drill arm. They'll be genetically modified. It'll be great. What's the worst that could happen? See, now Gillen's inside the excellent bed. Better medicine. Give them a nice drill arm. It's going to be fantastic. You will learn to love it. They've got a passion for cooking. Cooking and shooting. You'll work in the mines. In the mines, I say. And also, you won't have that old itchy gunshot anymore. No itchy gunshot for you. 100% successful surgery. And what have we got left? See, Necromancer, actually, we could give a cybernetic right arm, a bionic right arm. Necro's melee, so actually having a cybernetic arm would actually be really good. Install bionic arm, right shoulder, good medicine. And we might even have a little look at what's inside you while you're under. I kind of want to see what's going on underneath Necromancer's body. And we're kind of basically... Oh, there's Wouter going, collecting a snack. That's good. Necromancer's going in bed. And then Paddy's going to install the bionic arm. And I'm just going to double check again. Right shoulder, left arm's good. Death and decay? Quite feasibly. And then we're just going to have a little look inside and see what's going on with Necromancer. I feel like we should. The fact that we have their stay was okay. We got a gift. Heat pearls and a chest plate. Well, the chest plate we can just melt down. Heat pearls? What the fuck are they? Mystical heat pearls created by a technomancer, in the process condensing psychic heat into physical form. They can be thrown at other psycasters to unleash an insane amount of psychic heat. Ah! Disabling their psycasting ability. Interesting. Okay. So let's see if this surgery is a success. Oh. Well, before we check to see whether that's a success, we're going to choose the next bit of research. So we've just finished archaeogenetics. There's no thing after that as far as genetics goes. Yeah, wizard EMPs. I mean, pretty much, yeah. Okay, so what do people think we should get? There's a whole load of weird shit that we should get. Animal toxin filtration. Yeah, we can get that one in, can't we? So votes, animal tox filtration. What else do we want? What else do we want? What actually is this stuff? I kind of like the idea of looking at some of these, to be fair. Beer? I think we already have beer. We definitely already have beer. Like, brewing has got to be something we had a long time ago. Cooking mod. I think so. Oh, no, deep frying. You want me to put deep frying in there? I actually do want to put... let's put the onion guns in. So the onion guns are specifically these really wicked sounding weapons. We wanna have a look at them, start building them, and then deep frying. Let's get the deep frying done. It does sound like a good thing to actually complete the cooking expanded. And then what else could we have? Turret packs sound. They're potentially fun. I mean, we could become druggies. I'm gonna go harpsichord. Get that on the go, you know? On the way to having a cool piano. Because then we can replace the harp with a harpsichord and replace that with a piano eventually. Uber entertainment. We do, Chosen, but remember, we have 2 different electric stone cuttings. So there's... Because basically, one is a mod and one is another mod. So basically, we already have electric stonecutter's table from something. This one came from Furniture Expanded Production. Whereas I think that one, that's electric stone cutting table. So I've basically got vanilla expanded furniture came with an electric stone cutting, but I also have a mod that provides electric stone cutting. Yeah. So we never, ever, ever need to do that. It's just going to make things complicated if we have multiple electric stone cutting tables. So yeah, fear not. Fear not. Oh, we got 2 of those. That is good. Oh yeah, I was going to move these, wasn't I? Let's reinstall bear beds. The bear beds. Let's just temporarily reinstall the bear beds just there. Oh, no, I don't want to unpause it. We've got voting to do. I am curious. Because he's got like a tear. Necromancer has like a tear mark on their face. Below the eye. Isn't that like you've been to prison and you've killed someone or something? Or is that a sign that you'd carve on someone to say that you'd killed them or something? I have no idea. Wart, 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 wart. Hey, Darth Malak! We're in the middle of installing a bionic arm in our melee, one of our melee dudes. Gillen's had a drill arm installed. We're going to turn Gillen into this, like, mining expert, even though they've got no passion and only skill of 1. We're going to turn them into a miner yet. Give them bionics. We're going to give them genetic engineering to make them good at mining. We're gonna force it upon them whether they like it or not. And after Necromancer has a bionic arm, we're going to surgically inspect them and see what the fuck's going on inside of them. You missed us testing the zombie thing as well. Which kind of cool. Looks like the onion guns is the one. I'm curious, Malak. You voted for the onion guns. Did you actually know what we meant by onion guns? It's these things. Right. Let's make sure this is a success. Success. So we're just gonna have a little look. Don't worry, Necromancer. We're not gonna hurt you. We're just gonna check to see what's inside you. No, it's just a checkup because of the bionic arm. He's sedated for like 2 fucking days now. So would it give us like a report on what's found? Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. We're gonna struggle to when Necromancer wakes up and they've got a big cut in their left leg. We're gonna struggle to explain. So Paddy didn't find anything. Unless Paddy's lying. Okay, well, that's the whole thing, I guess. Alright, let's build that other, like, Uber assembly bench thing. Oh, we don't have the steel. I'm gonna place it down anyway, and it will eventually, enough steel will be found at some point. Why are these guys not been rescued? Oh my god. What is going on? And we probably could do with, you know, putting aircon in here. It's a bit wham in here, isn't it? Let's get some aircon in the prison. It's 36 degrees. That's... Yeah, they've got some serious fucking heat stroke. No wonder they're falling over. Oops. The most common material is also the material that is under the most pressure. It's 41 degrees outdoors. Well, for some reason, global warming can just simply stop. Holy shit. Malak! I have a lovely bunch of coconuts. You can too now, with this 50 Canadian dollars. That is a lot of coconuts. I haven't had coconuts in ages. The closest I've had to coconuts recently is, a Bounty chocolate bar. Which, don't get me wrong, they're good. They're not quite as good as an actual proper fresh coconut stuff. Oh no! I suppose no. No, I did make a curry. And sometimes I use coconut cream, basically, as part of the white sauce. Like, I'll have a tomato base for some curries, but if I want, like, a creamy white curry, it'll be coconut. Coconut cream. Which makes a really nice curry. So, yeah, that's probably the last time I had coconut. Pina coladas. I haven't had a pina colada in ages. That's a fair point, Chosen. We don't seem to be doing much this episode. We're like an hour and 7 minutes in, but we haven't really done much. Okay. So with any luck, the temperature in here will go down from 41, it's down to 39 now. 40. 39. 37. 38. Oh, Jesus. It's slowly going down. It's slowly going down. Are they just gonna die now? Like how Gillen's like still woozy from anesthetic, but is like, must mine, must mine. They're not very good at mining, but they're getting better. We will give them the genetics to make them a super miner. Oh, it's 29 degrees in this room now. We're slowly getting the temperature in the prison back under control. Oh. I mean, coconut goes well with anything, and chocolate goes well with a lot of different kind of fruits and nuts. So, yeah. It's good stuff. You can just put powdered coconut in so many things, so many sweets, and it just works. I can't promise that I will buy any coconut-related things with the $50, though. I enjoy a good nut every now and again. Oh, I'm such a child when it comes to certain humour. There you go. The heat stroke is now reducing. Now that this room is slowly now going back to a vaguely sensible temperature. But no, I like pistachio nuts. Oh, and you just put them in like cookies or something. Like pistachio nuts goes amazingly well in sweet treats. I just like cookies or cakes or whatever. Coconut. We just ended up talking about coconut. Malak mentioned coconuts, so we're going to mention coconuts. What can I say? Coconuts be good. And about nuts, specifically. More generally, yes. Holy shit. It's 46 degrees outside at the moment. I'm going to have a little look around. Oh boy. And see The classroom, weirdly enough, is not terrible. It's a little bit warm in there, so I'm going to have to build another aircon unit. I'm going to build it here, which may seem like a bit of a sort of a waste, but it's clear that it needs more power. More power! And then, because we don't want to put it out outside, because people will attack it. You don't, Malik? Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't put a coconut in my mouth either. That seems like a recipe for disaster. What a great note. Are we all just like child humoring now? Oh, Gillen's like properly doing mining. Could you like... Oh no, Wild Magic is on that mining machine. I'm gonna unlock that and get Gillen to dig there. Oh, it's 41 degrees though. I actually stuffed that. Apologies. Apologies! Oh my god, it's really, really hot in some of these areas as well. Oh my god, okay. Yeah, I need more aircon. Like, Chosen is going to end up having a heat stroke at this point. At this rate. Jesus. It do be crazy warm right now. Bucky or Steve? I feel like Bucky's just going to be more fun. Especially modern day Bucky. Like, obviously he went through a bit of a phase, but now he seems to be a bit more fun. I recently watched Thunderbolts as well, so... and also, let's be honest, Steve's kind of, you know, old and gross. And I'm assuming you're talking about Steve Rogers, obviously. Yeah, we certainly do have some good sets of clothes. I think people are swapping their gloves around for the better gloves. Hence the reason why there's so many gloves in here. What we could also do is have recycle apparel. Let me pause it while I do this. Recycle apparel. But what we're going to do is we're going to recycle gloves. Clear all gloves. However, oh, can we? Yeah, I don't think we can actually. What we can actually do is we can turn around and say only if it's lower than a certain number of hit points, because we know the Devil Strand won't be that way yet. So if we look at these gloves, oh, some of them are actually pretty damn good. We will have to wait. And what I will do... before anything else happens, we're just going to have those apparels recycled. Tear them up. We could sell them. We could sell them. They're not actually going to be that difficult to sell, are they? Eh. How many blocks do we have? 132 now, eh? Okay. Tattered apparel, off by 1. What's your tattered apparel? Devil Strand, Kid Romper. Okay. Jeez, there's just so many things here now. You'd have thought that they wouldn't be, you know... I mean, they're only 8. God. Off by 1's been here for 8 years. Jesus. And their learning is good. They're good. Speed up the night a bit. The night. Heat stroke. Who's getting heat stroke? Off by 1. Oh my god, it is warm in those other rooms, despite the vents. I think that block there might actually be a problem. That steel obelisk, it may be blocking the vent. No, don't feed Patreon. Let's get off by 1 cooled down, shall we? Before they die horribly. No. Oh, we're missing 90 steel. Oh, and there's only 13 steel in that. Fuck. What's the easiest, quickest way to get some steel? Paddy, smelter. No, you're not assigned to crafting. Who is assigned to crafting? I think maybe off by 1 might need to just kind of like leave that room for a bit. I could open the door. Nah, because that keeps the heat in. Get rid of this obelisk for a bit. Nobody's living in there. Uninstall the obelisk. Yeah, I think that was it. The obelisk does actually block the vent. So now the rooms are now getting a bit colder. I'm going to put the vent in. I'm still going to have the vent there. Because it mirrors what's on the other side. But now the rooms are starting to get cooler. So yeah, note to self. Obelisks block vents. What's up with Rocket Squee? Got some burns. Oh, Paddy, aren't you nice? That's what it's all about, Kim. Knowledge. Knowledge and is power and stuff. I'll pour myself some more tea. But I think that with the outdoors being so warm and people literally getting heat stroke, the clothes are good, but I kind of feel like going on a quest at the moment would not be a good idea. And Little Horn is pregnant. Good God. Okay. Let's hope. Let's fingers crossed and pray that this one's a keeper, as it were. Not that the other one wasn't, but you know, it didn't. Yeah, it didn't work out, did it? So naturally, off by 1 should swap. But I'm gonna wear that romper. Stop being miserable about tatty clothes. Okay. Paddy doing the research? Well, actually, let's get that cooler done. So that Chosen doesn't pass out next time they're doing research. Because that room is pretty fucking warm still. Oh, we just don't have the steel for it all. So much steel needed. We're just gonna have to let things happen. Shall we genetically engineer someone? Okay. I want to find out what happens when we do a thing. So, I want to make a test run on Gillen. Yeah, we could summon some traders. I think it costs us some reputation with them. I also don't think there's anybody in orbit right now. We could call someone. We just don't have massively high... And like, these guys are primitives. I just don't think we've got enough allies to really go for it. Like, we could make a trade caravan, but it's a bit wham. Anyway, I'm going to genetically engineer Gillen. So I'm just going to dive into this and see what the hell happens. So, our primary thing is we want them to be great at mining. So, +8 mining. And that's 2 out of the 6 complexity. The efficiency is going down. Oh wow, I hadn't actually, Merit. Jeez. I had not seen that. I'm assuming they posted something about it. I assume that would pop up in my notifications, but I don't remember it. That would be kind of cool. So, great mining. What does Fairy Tail specifically do? Protects you from cold temperatures. So, that'd be fun. I want them to be sleeping. Fairy Tales, I know. Oh, woo. We've got Sleepy. Sleep is good enough. And a little bit of metabolic inefficiency is not a major problem, in my opinion. It's not a major problem. And for a laugh... for a laugh. Why not? Yeah, you make pasta. Enjoy. So we are creating a xenotype. What do we call these? Oh, that's boring, Kim. I was thinking of something that was involving beds and penetration. Because they're sleepy, and they penetrate things with mining. So I think it's going to be... Oh, that's a filter. So it's just this here. Okay, yeah. Because they penetrate because of mining, and they like beds because of sleeping. I don't see how penetration in beds has anything to do with high libido. No idea. But the xenotype name calling it bedrocker. Oh! Oh! Okay. Okay, I like bedrocker. And what are they going to look like? I have no clue. Kind of want to give them a tail as well. But it's needless at the moment. It's needless to stay warm. Just the head spike one looks weird. I'm gonna that one. Why not? There's no other options other than that. Okay, bedrocker. Yeah, that works for me. Okay, so that's a click. Oh, it just takes 5 game hours to do. I don't know how we insert it in them. But I guess. Oh, well, there's Necromancer. Ah, okay, yeah. I mean, that almost seems appropriate that they're messing around with weird shit. No way, Necromancer! Oh, that... It doesn't look like I can actually force people to do that. It looks like it's just a job people do in their spare time, like research. What the hell's a gene processor? Well, making excellent progress. Question is, actually. Well, there's the gene processor. We now also can... Allows a gene assembler to use Arcanite capsules to create seemingly impossible genes. Okay. Implant this into a person to partially override their genetic code. Yeah, that's the assumption I actually made. Yeah, because there's not been any consumption of anything. I'm now going to order the implantation into Gillen. Oh, a Gore Hulk assault. This is rude. They always just click things. Okay, so I'm going to cancel the Xenogerm insertion. Because we kind of need everybody hands on deck. Looks like most of them are going to come around this way. One of them's trying to jump into a cryosleep casket for some reason. Whatever. Okay, toggle power. Gillen, you do that. I want everybody to come here. Whatever you're doing, you are now mobilized. Where are the Gore Hulks? Filthy, disgusting creatures. What's the range on their shooty, spiny weapon things? Do we know? I don't really know. I guess we might find out. Because I was thinking if we put some people down at the bottom with rifles, I suspect that it's not rifle level of range. I just want to get a few pot shots before they get in range of everything else. So Paddy, I want to pull you back so your bears aren't too in the line of fire. We've just got these melee peeps to back up. Obviously, we've got a whole bunch of other unsavory things. Let's see. Okay, they've stopped. Looks like they're probably revving up for shooty things. Although it does look a bit like they're just staying to shoot the turrets. I'm not gonna lie, that kind of... Fuck it, let's get in there and get some more firepower so they don't destroy the turrets. Okay, one destroyed turret. They probably wanted to spend... Shit, they were guests! Fuck! What have we done? Cool. Oh, Screen Rage just immediately getting in there. We could capture one? Oh, the south direction. Yeah, there were some, weren't there? They're just going to come round the same way. Yeah, good call, though. Oh, Screenwave is eating it. Dude. Dude, why are you eating its legs? I mean, that's kind of gross. Kind of gross. Oh, you know what would be hilarious? Oh, so that body that we raised is just now a body again. So, yeah, fuck it. Release the cloud, I guess. Unleash the horde. Stinky. Let's see. Oh god, they're like this weird fucking writhing mass of horror. Oh my god. I hope they don't wander through the base. That would disturb me. Well, here's the here's the other guy. Oh, he's shooting things at the zombie shamblers. Oh, he has angered the horde. Oh, he has angered the horde. No! No! Mistakes were made! Looks like my guys don't have spikies left, but I suppose as... Is this going to be like, oh, you've gone the wrong way, dude. You should not have gone in there. And he's like, no, shit, I've dead-ended myself. The fuck? And he's like, no! So these are basically 100% just cannon fodder when you raise them. Because they lose their ranged attack, which is like the main... Oh, this one. This one's having a bad time. A very bad time. Yep. A bad time was had. This one's still legging it. And he's just like, what did I do to deserve this? Barry, you were my friend. Oh no! Elizabeth, what have they done to you? Ah! Bad things happening to this Gorehawk. They're not too bright, are they? Like, they don't walk around. So that was fun. That was, that was fun. Ah, it's a shame Necromancer isn't actually in chat here to watch that. That was the first proper offensive use of that ability. Super cool. Yeah, absolutely. And now we have a supply of all kinds of things. What weapons have come down? An incendiary launcher and a charge pistol. Hell yeah. Yeah, grab those things. Tell you what, Wild Magic. Nah, you know what? You're drilly drilling. We'll leave you drilly drilling. Oh, and you two, yeah, you don't need to be, yeah. Oh, I have a button that I press when I remember to press it, which takes a snapshot of OBS, so I can see the exact time to the second in an episode. So I can press that, it makes a screenshot, and it's a reminder. But yeah, that whole fight is, I'm definitely going to make a short of that. Yeah, that was fun. What was I thinking? I don't know what I was thinking. Oh yeah. The implantation of the xenogerm thing. Order implantation. Okay, Gillen. Gillen's kind of a bit injured. Just nothing bad. Just some Gorehawk stuff got thrown your way. Sorry, Paddy. You are the main man, the main doctor. We're gonna up to proper medicine. Like, I don't know whether it makes much of a difference. I don't know how difficult it is to implant a genome thing. But Gillen is being genetically modified to being a bedrocker. Sorry, I'm gonna blow my nose. So, you know the wet squishing sounds in the surgery that you get? It's basically what noise my nose was making. Yeah, that one. Gross. Okay. You are now level 9 in mining. Everything was a success. You're now a bedrocker. You now have a passion for mining. Indeed. Yeah. Sleepy, high libido, purple skin, great at mining. They eat more food. It's fine. So that was our first bit of genetic engineering. At some point, we're going to genetically engineer Delta away from being a genie. But we still need to like try and extract as many good genes from people as possible. We don't want to just abandon the genie genome, because I assume it will replace. It's interesting. I like it. Gene processor. Kind of feel like that's something we want. Move that there. Unfortunately not Delta. To be fair, you've been pretty light on the wish granting so far, so, you know, use it or lose it, man. Oh, I don't know how much energy I've got for this stream. Oh, my nose is just gross. My throat is gross. I ache. I'm tired. My skin's slightly prickly. I think it's more than just a cold. I think it is a little bit of a flu-y thing. Bleh. You know what I mean. Bleh. I'm just bleh. I don't like it. It is what it is. Let's speed things up. But yeah. Blee! Yes. Yes, I could arguably mean Blee. Because I too am definitely not a necromancer. No, God. That's how my brain is. Definitely not a vampire. There we go. Got there eventually, didn't I? I'm neither of those things, in fact. Oh. They're a family tree now? What? Like, do you have a... First things first, I want to build out this area. Because I want to make Wouter actually inside the colony. You know what I mean? But yeah, if there is a family tree in game, I would love to see it. Oh, we've got a lot of corn. A lot of gross insect meat. Shall we just fuel them up? A bit more. Actually, does it waste the fuel if you don't use it all? I didn't check that. I just want to use up some fuel so we can make some more fuel without having to store all the fuel. But I was also going to make this bigger anyway, so let's build a wall there. Oh, yeah, I mean, it's quite a complicated thing, yeah. There's definitely a lot of relationships. It'll be interesting to see if this playthrough lasts long enough. If it lasts long enough for Off by One to have kids. Wouldn't that be cool for you to actually have started the game, starting it, and become a grandmother in-game? Like, just through the play of the game. But yeah, there's all kinds of cool stuff. You know, at some point, I'd probably have to have a little look. See, Chosen and Paddy are brothers. But I think that was just an in-game relationship. That wasn't something that we're responsible for. Obviously, Paddy is married to Paigey. Brother of Chosen One, obviously. And then Strudel, obviously the new babby, is the daughter. Wild Magic has no actual blood family in the system. Paigey, obviously you've got Paddy as a husband. We've got an NPC who keeps visiting your mother. Strudel, off by one. A few other... You got a dead ex-husband who may or may not come back at some point. Little Horn, married to Delta. Your aunt is Gillen. Ah, well, you know what I mean. Keeps visiting as the... Yeah, basically, semicolon after the word visiting. We've got an NPC who keeps visiting. Your mother. A comma, semicolon, full stop, full colon. I don't know, whatever. The point is, things are happening. Yeah, any of all of those. Emphasis dash. Yeah, there's quite a lot. There's quite a lot of actual things. Water and Gillen are lovers. Off by one. Well, we know their relation to everybody. Surnames get things confusing. Lockfinger. Oh, we've researched skip abduction. We'll look at the Lockfinger thing after we've done this. So we need a basic research. So it's got to be the left-hand side that we have choices. To be fair, there aren't that many choices, so I'm just gonna chuck in. I wish I could put 3 in. You know what? I'm gonna just votes Si Kafaji Bliss Lobotomy Ghoul Infusion. Your choice. There you go. There's so few things that we can choose for this one. I'm just going to throw in there. When I say your choice, I mean Melek's choice. You know what I'm saying. You're voting for it to be my... yeah. I probably don't need to explain that. Effectively, I suppose anything that goes into my choice, I can add to anything else. I suppose. They're like 3 points. It's like giving your voting points to me, I guess. I don't know. Nah. Whatever wins, wins. And then we will... And I'm not too worried about having it paused while that voting happens. God, we need so much steel. God, there's so many bloody clothes in here. I think we legitimately do just need to just start destroying some. Okay. So the gene processor isn't necessarily important yet, but potentially will be in the future. This is fine. I'm not sure how that works, Delta. I don't think that works at all, actually. Oh, you know what I haven't done since we've done all that? I've not looked in here. Oh, I suppose I didn't save the template. So I suppose it doesn't really matter. We could just make the template now of what it was before. You know, great mining, sleepy, high libido. Sleep man, no. Bedrocker. And I guess save the template? Yeah, I don't know whether we really need to do that. So, hypothetically, if we wanted to make a melee combat person, we would go strong melee. Obviously. We would want super fast wound healing. Reduce pain is good, but I would be concerned that we wouldn't spot people who are bleeding out. You know what I mean? It would be cool. Super soldiers staying on the field if we give it to a few people. No, like only a few people, like one or two. I mean, this is an experiment for Delta Halo. Yes, Delta, you are the one being singled out for this. That would be good. I don't know whether we've got robust available. I'm guessing some of these may or may not have things like robust. See, aggressive is a... yeah, okay. Strong melee damage. Oh, outer, okay. I'm telling you a little what people have got. See, that's the thing. Wouter has got all of these cool genes, and these are the super ones, which I believe we might get them, but we would have to have a capsule to implant it. Oh, coagulate's not a special one. Low sleep, psi sensitive, UV sensitivity. I don't think they do have anything tough. Oh wow, that takes a lot of capsules to give them that. Oh, robust, there it is. The probability of getting that, pretty small, because it seems to be very random. I kind of assumed robust would be one of the complex ones, but then just didn't spot it regardless. Anyway, my choice. Cool. Let's have a little think. I think we want to have a little look at ghoul infusion. Because I like the idea of making these ghouls, because that'll be fun, I guess. Did I just not see robust at all, then? Am I just, like, super blind? God, they do have robust. Now I know the icon I'm looking for. So, okay, as we're extracting genes from people, we've got 2 different people at least that have the potential of giving it. Okay. Okay, so the tunnel of bypassiness is in. That then gives us the potential to seal off this bit at some point. These things can be moved, so I will rebuild. Ah, we need steel. That's it, slaves. Work. Not so miserable. Oh yeah, various things. That's it, you fucking work. Although, it looks like one of the things they're miserable is night owl in daytime. So Wout probably needs to, just, you know... I don't know what the daylight hours are. Probably just have a little look. So are you butts? Bio. I knew it was somewhere. 11 to 18 hours. Okay. Lucky fingers. What the fuck? Yes, true. So, the next thing, here we go. Ancient spacecraft hack. So, okay, 1 second while we pause things. Charity. Ooh, okay. So yes, this one is the one where we need to buff our defenses. Yes, the pigskins are going to come in and they're going to try and fuck us up. But I'm not particularly concerned about pigskins. I think we put... Isn't it the landing pod thing? Blah, 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 blah. You have the code that will force it to land here. So basically, I think it's like the landing beacons. So we might build an area here or wherever. I don't know yet. We could just put this away temporarily and build a landing area here. We can figure it out. It depends on how big the thing is. But that's Lockfinger's next quest, is to have an open area somewhere around here. Be here, who knows, wherever. Force this thing to land, and then we're just going to have to ward off pigskin attacks. So, more pew-pews, I think. And also, Necromancer will get a fantastic opportunity to raise the dead. Because after the first wave, we gun them all down. They're all going to, broadly speaking... Oh, no, fair enough, Kim. No, that makes perfect sense. Oh, yeah, the voting thing. Yeah, that's a good point. Thank you. No, that makes perfect sense, Kim. That's what I want to do. I want to land it somewhere specific, and we can actually reinstall them and make the landing strip here. But yes, exactly, Kim. The first wave dies. They leave lots of convenient corpses. Necro's radius is only 4 tiles radius, the area effect. So we have Necromancer just charge into the... Yes, Chosen. Yes, you can. They've all fallen over. All the zombie gore hulks. You can res them again. Like, obviously they are rotting, which means they'll turn to skeletons. And I'm pretty sure skeletons eventually rot away completely. Yeah, because... Does it work through graves? God, if it works... if it works on things that are buried, they don't decay when they're buried. Oh my god. So what you're saying... excuse me while I clear my throat. Oh my god. So, what we could do is set up a graves here for gore hulks, or just anything. When enemies appear on the map, Necromancer runs out there, stands in the middle, poof, puffs out all of the horrible things, and then job done. That would be super cool. That would be super cool. Okay. And then those graves can then just be reused for the pigskins. And then, admittedly, it'll take 24 hours for the dead life dust to recharge. So maybe we don't need a second run. But... No, perhaps not, but still, it doesn't hurt to have a good tactic which you can practice on something weak, assess how effective it is, and then use it on something strong. Reusable zombie. Yeah, because if you can preserve the bodies and stop them disappearing, then if it works on them again, well, anyway, so a quest. Ooh. A shuttle of the Grey Emperor has been taken down and seeking a place... Oh, has been taking damage. Oh, these pigskins again want to attack us. It's a 1-star mission. There are cataphracts. Oh, the cataphracts. Don't they have, like, uber armor? Is it biocoded? We could go for honor and try and upgrade wild magic a bit. But then we're going to have wild magic will start getting big for their boots. Or we could go for the excellent prestige cataphract helmet and the L-Tex. Oh my god, sorry if some of these noises are getting through. This would be cool. How much do we need? So this L-Tex. No. Where was it? There was something that could be made out of that. I think it was vanilla expanded. Here we go. So, let's say for the sake of argument we pick an L-Tex robe. It requires 4 L-Tex. A staff, 8 L-Tex. So they all require... We could make an Eltech's helmet. Or a vest. Or a shirt. So we can make a few things with that. We need to put the landing pad somewhere convenient. How long until this mission expires? 12 hours. How much granite blocks have we got? Not enough. What I'm going to do... Oh, we can't even disassemble this and move it elsewhere. I don't want them to land in here, but it doesn't seem to damage anything. Isn't there like a landing zone thing? I can never remember. We probably don't even have the steel to build the fucking things. Misk. It'll be in Misk. Marks the corner of a landing. Yeah, 40 steel each. Minimum of 9 by 9. We need to force them to land somewhere defensible. Actually, then again, do we? The shuttle is disposable. We just rescue them. Put them in hospital beds. Job done. Who cares about the shuttle? We don't give a shit about the shuttle. They'll land near-ish. So they might land here, they might land here, they might land there. They might land somewhere, but it'll be nearby. We just send out people to rescue the people that need rescued. Job done. Yeah, let's do it. I think we should do it for the middle one. That helmet looks pretty fucking awesome. Okay, I'm going to actually put it up for vote. So, either Wild Magic can gain more Psycasty stuff. I'm not exactly sure how it works, but they can basically level up and become more royal. Which, you know, will be cool. Or we can have the reward for the helmet. And there's a bit of Eltex, but generally speaking, the helmet's what we're after. So I'm going to put that up for vote for you guys. Vote! So, honor. Or, I'm just going to say helmet. So, honor will then get Wild Magic higher ranking within the royal thing, makes the Psycasting a bit more powerful. It's going to be interesting. Or the helmet, which is good armor and some Eltex. Not much Eltex, but a little bit. So let's see what people want me to do. And then we will do it that way. I think it's only fair. Now, while you guys have a faff about voting, I am going to build that wall that I want. And try and channel the imminently incoming scum. Where's Paddy? Paddy teaching a lesson. I want you to work on that. Who's nearest the supplies? Delta, what are you doing? Sewing. No, I want you to work on the granite walls. Jeez, it's 50 degrees out. What the fuck? How much that helmet requires? What do you mean how much it requires? Oh, I see what you mean. Construction. It only requires one Eltex, really. But that's the thing. So So we'd get 3 LTECs, enough to make more. Yeah, it's hot. Yeah, Celsius. I only work in Celsius. It's the only sensible measurement of temperature other than Kelvin. But yes, we can only make it ourselves if we had the LTECs, which we get some of, and a lot of gold and plasteel. It's good to know, though. It's good to know that we can make it, but only with the reward of LTECs. I'm pretty sure we have 0 LTECs at the moment. Yeah. Yeah, there'd be no reason for us to have it unless we deconstructed something cool and valuable. But yeah, 50 degrees. Then again. No, we can't do that. Okay. Ten hours left. Okay. There we go. So that will then wall that off, and it should force them to, wherever they spawn, maybe I should toggle this. There's Paddy. Paddy is on the way. 8 hours. Okay. Unfortunately... Oh, granite blocks. I've got loads of granite blocks, actually. I just, when one of these turrets explodes, I don't want it to, well, you know, explode. Get rid of some of these trees. Okay. In theory, that should work. But I'm not 100% certain. Door to the right exit? I don't know what that means. Like, you expecting me to put a door there? I'm not putting a door there. We're not putting a door there, not yet anyway. Okay. No, I'm not gonna bother. Not gonna bother. There's plenty of this facility that has no doors. I think we'll probably be fine. Okay. Right, let's just accept it. Oh, it's all the way over there. Fuckers! Exactly. I like being able to choose. Okay. So basically, we need to send some people over there as quickly as possible to rescue people. Oh, we don't need to rescue anyone. Can they come this way, please? I expected them to come this way or need rescuing or... Oh god. This is actually horrendous. What the fuck? Dudes, come to the base! It doesn't really matter. I mean, they just need to fucking... Like, what would even be a place to stay? Like, I don't... They're not part of our colony. They're just NPCs. Oh, God. They're letting us keep the shuttle. So... Why do they want to stay near the shuttle? It's dumb, is what it is. Dumb. I mean, yeah, we've got some very powerful allies here. What the fuck's up with Strudel? Crying. Oh, okay. Oh, you know what? This is dumb. This makes no sense. So, I've got Paddy's combat thing. Wild Magic's, thing. With magic. Although it's the word of trust, so... Go on, it destroys Psyfocus. People are getting miserable because they have needs. Ugh. That's a lot of piggies. That's a lot of piggies. They've got a water to cross, which is hilarious. I'm actually gonna... Oh, they're coming around, for fuck's sake. Well, they should go through the water. I want them to come through the water. Well, they're gonna get shot if we're not careful. This is really not fun. The thing is, if I go in there, there's going to be, big booms would in fact be nice. We could use the mortars, but they're so inaccurate, it'll land straight on the people we need to protect. We both know that's exactly what would happen. Where are the other cataphracts? Oh, so one of them isn't even... One of them's got a triple rocket launcher, and they're not doing anything with it. The flares could potentially be useful. I'm going to back up a bit, and I'm going to focus on... Okay, that grenadier definitely needs to die. I'm gonna set these guys to open fire on them. Why isn't he helping? There's two cataphracts, but only one of them's actually doing shit. The flares might slow them down, yeah, but... You know what? Fuck it. I just do not want friendly fire instances. Oh look, he's actually now firing. I'm gonna back Necromancer the fuck up, because I do not know where he's firing. That was explosions. How are people's health? Generally speaking, fine. We broke their morale. They got shot, but no immediate danger. There we go. Anything nice drop? The flares was actually not a bad idea at all. We've got 2 hours for the shuttle to arrive. We've got some random visitors. What a time to arrive. I love this. Necromancer just used a mono sword and decapitated this pig man and just like, boomf, done. Oh, you've lost a thumb, Necro. Gross. We can regenerate that. It's on your weird mystery arm as well. Tasty looking food. I mean, people are starting to get a little bit peckish. "12 hours? It's going to take forever to actually leave. So we now need to defend the shuttle." Oh, no, there we go. Okay, everyone just fuck off. Just go back. Those frag grenades are knackered. There's a heavy SMG, I suppose. Let's, I am going to deconstruct the shuttle, but people are kind of a bit, how shall we say? Oh, I see, yeah. You haul things. Smoke grenades, food, various other bits and bobs, sawn-off shotgun. Nothing particularly amazing, but again, we can... I'll never do hauling. Haul. Haul. Actually, Patty. You'll very quickly be able to disassemble this thing into whatever the fuck it creates. Not a bad one. Okay. Everyone head back. It's a snake. It's a snake. We have stuff. Tame the snake. We got bigger things to do, man. Poor Necro. Moody. A lot of pain. Hungry. Getting old. Doesn't like getting old. We can figure out where it's going and who's getting it in a moment. It looks like Jackson's using it. I would say Jackson probably not the best person for it. This can go two ways. Because... let's just drop that. And drop that, and drop that. Just drop all of those things. Okay, the Cataphract Helmet is good for people with psy-casting abilities, I believe. There you go. So we should probably just give it to our magic, to be fair. So yeah, you know what? Let's dump it. Screetu is eating a packaged survival meal. God damn it. Could have stopped it, I suppose, but... well, it's done now. It's a very powerful magic helmet. So the flak helmet, the excellent quality steel flak helmet, had various kinds of armor levels. 80, 40, 55. We'll say 80, 40, well, 82, 41, 55. No other significant things. Covers their heads and their ears, and that's about it. The Cataphract helmet covers eyes, nose, and jaw. So it's a full face helmet, so it protects more of the head. It's got 156 instead of 82 sharp armor, 65 instead of 41, and then 78 from heat instead of 55. It's got a bit of insulation, which is good. And then the main thing that makes this special is the heat recovery rate and the psychic sensitivity. So it will benefit Wild Magic's magic. Huzzah! We've got a random marine helmet being taken here as well. People will figure it out. Oh, Jackson. Forceware marine helmet. You dumbass. It's good. It's very good. Right, I think I'm going to call it. I am suffering a lot with my cold and my throat and my nose and my aches and just tiredness and blah 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 blah. Speaking of which, one second while I get another tissue, mute my mic. Okay. Well, I'm going to stick around for a few minutes and play some music for you guys. Oh boy, I am a bit pooped. I'm a little bit pooped. So we're gonna just have a little bit of an outro. It gives me opportunity to chill as well, actually. I quite like being able to chill. You know? It's a good time. Chill time. I know, Chosen, I know. We're going to have a lot more forced kind of landing thing from that. Definitely get some landing beacons. We're going to need to restructure things a bit before we do that mission, I think. Just to make sure that it definitely lands inside the compound. Oh, last weekend was great, actually. For the first time in a long time, I actually enjoyed something. That sounds a bit melodramatic and maybe going over the top, exaggerating, but no, seriously, it's been nice. It has been nice. Oh boy. Instead of Space Haven, yes. I will obviously need another game, which this is a game that I've actually been wanting to try out for a while, actually. So you'll find out. It's not actually one that's been mentioned, but the other game that's coming to an end. Any guesses from anyone, feel free. That will then come from something, suggestions, I think, because some of the suggestions were good. I suppose, geez, it is tomorrow, isn't it? Well, it should have been technically yesterday, if you think about it, Wouter. But it probably will be tomorrow. It just depends on how I feel, I guess. I've been recording other things, so it's not like I'm incapable. But I kind of want to get a good, solid few episodes in one session. I love it, Paigey. I like how you're doing the whole thing for me with all the adepts. I like this music. It's kind of cool. It's kind of like kind of vaguely westerny. Yeah. Half the apprentices are just regulars anyway, so they definitely need naming. Well. Yeah, when I activate it, there's no timer. But yeah. So yeah, Freya, lots and lots of Freyas. Lots of Freya meowing. Oh my god, this tea is it's keeping me alive in a weird way. That's maybe exaggerating a bit. But yeah, I'm exhausted at this point. I know normally I do go longer streams than this. Not massively. I think Darth Malik does deserve an awful lot of special thanks. Necromancer definitely as well. Shadowsec for being like the longest member. But yeah, Darth Malik is definitely going crazy. I mean, defenestration would be fun. But yes. You are correct in your assumption. It feels like it's getting toward the end. The ultimate, the final sort of like thing. Yes, I clicked what you mean the moment I started speaking. And then that will be something hopefully very different. Maybe not different necessarily from Tactical Breach Wizards, but we'll see how it goes. I'll try and avoid it being a card building. I'll try and avoid colony management and deck building, so that we have some variety. Cutie Freya. She's been very strange the last few weeks. Like, extra energy and like asking permission to come into the room sometimes by meowing. 2 and a bit. 2 and a bit. Because I noticed partway through one episode, I'm like, what the fuck is going on there? So I kind of muted my mic, fixed it, carried on recording, not sure how it had been like that, and then I realised, oh fuck. It's been like that since this recording session, so yeah, 2 and a bit episodes. Nothing I can do to fix it, unfortunately. It's just the raw footage is balked. Yeah, just OBS different settings, and I'm not sure why or how. Yeah. It is what it is. This is also kind of a vaguely chill, sort of western-y thing as well. That's 2 western-y things in a row. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know how long we've got an inscription. I think I vaguely remember someone saying that there's 3 different stages of the game, and we're definitely in the 3rd stage now. So how much more we've got, I don't know. It depends on how well I strengthen my early game, because at the moment, well, I know how that turns out. But at the moment, as far as things that have been uploaded, I've got a very weak early game, because I end up with just a lot of big cards and not much to do much in the early game. So I make progress in improving that side of things. There's a lot more to the 3rd act than I'd feared. There's a lot more going on, and it's kind of familiar but different, so it works. Oh boy. So Paigey has already thanked all of the adepts, but I would also like to thank all of the adepts. So thank you to all of my adepts. Thank you to all of my apprentices. Thank you to all of you who are regulars, who put up with me week after week. And thank you to everyone who's just been in the chat today, whether you are regular or otherwise. Oh boy. So yeah. Yeah, the energy bot just feels... Because I can either play the energy bot and then gain a benefit for the next round, or I can play something defensive, which I don't mind sacrificing. It's like, I don't think it helps as much, because a lot of the time, I still need something to block. You know what I mean? And the energy bot, yeah, it can block, but it dies instantly, and then you lose the energy. So, I don't think the energy bot's going to help as much, just because that early game, you need defense. You can sacrifice it, but then what was the point in using it, you know? I fixed the problem with bots that can actually do more. You don't lose the energy, so it's like a permanent increase to your maximum energy. It seems weird. Ah, I don't know. My brain is too scrambled now to even think about how that works. I fixed the problem, to be honest, without leveraging the energy bot. Which, don't get me wrong, if what you're saying is true, that's cool. But yeah, I end up with a bit more of a mixture on things, and it works out quite well. I start discovering lots of new bots, and some of them are cheaper and useful in their own ways, and it works out. So yeah, thank you all, and yeah, hopefully there will be a new series starting tomorrow. I want to. It's been a few days now, but this con crud, that's the thing, is you go to a convention, you're gonna get the crud. Like, I haven't always gotten con crud after a convention. I think there was 1, maybe 2 times I didn't, but most of the time I've gotten some kind of crud from going to a convention. You have thousands of people from all over the country and other countries all in one random space getting drunk and having a laugh, and yeah, it's inevitably going to happen. Some random virus that most people haven't encountered suddenly is everywhere. So it is what it is. It is what it is. So until next time, everyone take care of yourselves. Do not get any form of crud, conversion or otherwise. And yeah, cheerio.